What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gravity the Beast. Welcome back to the Big Cap. No bullshit, just conversations about philosophies, passions, and perspectives. Got some homies with me. Go ahead, introduce yourselves.
Twan, realest nigga alive. You know how
Right.
we get.
Right.
Rapped out shiz, you know who it is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Album coming soon.
Album coming soon.
Album coming soon. That's right.
Yeah.
Got
Y'all niggas
Snowman
talking
in the
low
building.
as shit, son.
You got Snowman in the building. West
Right.
Philly Snow,
Yeah.
aka
Yeah.
Frank Castle.
Yeah, talk to
this
him.
nigga's funny
Castle.
as shit.
This nigga, I already know another dude who got the nickname Frank Castle.
Mhm.
Shouts out to Fresh and Fit.
Okay.
But all right, so today's topic is friendship. Now that could sound really vague, but in my life, I've had a lot of different types of friendships, and I've lost a lot of friendships and saw how not all of them are the same. Some can last a lifetime. Some you might have for a few years and then they just end. Some people act differently, but you just accept them for who they are and what they might bring to you. Some can be more of an associate, a colleague. You get closer, you get weaker within your relationships, and we all communicate different with one another. So, like, we had a specific scenario that kind of popped up recently that, like, started this conversation prior to my initial thoughts on it, where, like, you could have a friend get into his feelings based on females, or you could just have misunderstandings where one friend is not as good at communicating as others. So far, I just want to get y'all thoughts on it real quick. So, what's y'all thoughts on friendship? Like, we'll go in a circle real quick. So, Mel, go first.
Friendship. First thing I think of is loyalty. First of all,
Speak up.
I said the first thing I think of is loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing. Second, you just gotta be a cool individual. You feel me? No bullshit. Keep it real. Simple as that.
I feel you. I think your thoughts are deeper on that, but I'll let that slide for right now.
Yeah.
What you think, Shiz?
Loyalty. For real. I stand on loyalty for real.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you gotta have a friend that don't put you in no bullshit. Like, if a friend, like, if you
Exactly.
if you on some shit, like, oh yeah, I'm about to go rob this joint, I'm about to go do this, and your man is like, oh yeah, we there, we there.
Right
Y'all
with you.
both dumb. Y'all
I
both
agree.
dumb about
I
to do
agree.
some
I
dumb
agree.
shit. But a real friend
Yeah.
will be like, all right, think about this.
Mm-hmm.
What you about to do? Like, you
Mhm.
know, you got this, that, and the other that you gotta think about. Like, nigga probably got kid, nigga probably got fucking good job, or not even a good job, cause
It's
what
like
you doing?
whatever
Yeah.
they got going on. It's
Yeah.
like, damn, you think real quick, like, yo, let me think about that.
For real. Like, you gotta have
Let me chill out.
you gotta have a grab. You gotta have a grab, because grab will be on some shit. Like,
Gandhi.
really, yeah. You
I
gotta have
appreciate that. I
For
appreciate that. Twan, what you thinking?
I feel like loyalty aside, loyalty is essential, but I standardize my friends different.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I do certain shit with certain friends.
Mm.
I value certain shit that they bring. That's why we friends. So you cool, your personality cool,
Mm-hmm.
but it's certain niggas I hit up if I have a problem.
Mm.
It's certain niggas I hit up if I want to ball. It's certain niggas I hit up if I want to talk about some shit. And so I feel like it's the value that each friend brings,
Yeah.
and so each friendship is different in that aspect.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah, and I totally agree. I like how y'all two said loyalty, because at the end of the day, everybody's gonna have their own perspective on what they want in friends, and I definitely feel you there. And that honestly is like digging into the deeper surface of, like, I feel like what this topic really is, because some people might look at all their friends in the same way, right? You might expect all your friends to do the same thing that you would do for them, and for different friends that could be different things. But in that same aspect, right, you might wake up every day and go to work, and then you see people that you work with. You might go to the gym every day after work, and you see people you go to the gym with. You might go to your hometown during the weekends and see people you grew up with. And you could have friendships in all three of those places. Different types of friendships, different expectations, and different levels of communication and respect. But they're all still relationships. But when we start to talk about friendships, it gets a little different, right? So like how you said you got a friend that you would play ball with. Well, what do you consider a friend to a certain point? Because I've heard a lot of people argue like they'll be around a person, you'll see them hang out all the time, they look like friends, and then they might be like, yo, that's not my friend, that's my associate. That's a colleague. That's a whatever. Like any type of term to kind of lighten the perception of whatever relationship there is, opposed to a person that like you can go play ball with and then go play video games with and then go camping with. Whereas some friends is like, yo, if we not playing ball, we ain't got much to talk about. You know?
I feel like with me, it's a realness.
Mhm.
It's a, I don't have to talk to you every day.
Right.
But as soon as you pull up or we link up,
Mm-hmm.
the energy is always the same.
Right.
Once I
Talking
see
about-
Always
right.
good
Yeah.
vibes.
You talking about me? You gotta be talking about me.
Yeah.
I'm just talking
And
shit.
no,
I'm just talking
yeah.
shit. I'm just
You
talking
one
shit.
of them.
I'm just
But it's
talking
like, yeah, but it's like every time, like
Right.
my right hand, we don't talk every day. But
Exactly.
it's always the same energy.
Listen, exactly what he said. You don't gotta talk every day. You know what I'm saying? Long as y'all still got that same connection, that same
Right.
bond, y'all should be cool.
And
That's
a
a fact.
realness.
Yeah.
It's like, I know you're not gonna go on a drill
Right.
type shit. I know you. I know you. I know you're not
Yeah.
about to be on some dumb shit. You're not with the dumb shit.
Right.
But if you tell me it's like, nah, bro, I'm cool, I'll respect you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's like not everybody's built for certain shit. Not everybody's skill sets are to certain shit. So
That's
if
fact.
you're willing to say it's like, nah, I'm not gonna do it, instead of
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm gonna do it
And
and,
that-
then
and
fold.
I was about to say that
Nah.
comes back to like value.
Mhm.
Like each friend has a value.
Yeah, and I agree with that, and I know exactly what you mean too, because like I have multiple friends in my life that I don't necessarily talk to every day. I might not even see them. I might see them once a year, but whenever I'm around them, the friendship is still the same,
Yeah.
and nothing really changes. Like I have a select group of friends that I've been friends with for a decade plus. You know, like we're in our mid-20s at these points. So like now we could look back and say, damn, like kindergarten was 20 years ago, 20 plus years ago. Like it's crazy, but like you can remember that. And if you still got friends from that point in your life, then you're lucky. But then not necessarily all them friendships are positive relationships,
Yeah.
but friendships nonetheless. It's like it kind of makes me think of like a scenario where you got two kids that grew up in the same neighborhood, 2 houses apart or 2 apartment buildings apart, whatever. They go to the same elementary school, same grade, everything, and one grows up to go to jail and the other one grows up to be a millionaire. They could be friends their whole life. One go to school, one go to the corner. One get locked up, the other one got a promotion. The other one gets out of jail and starts selling again. The other one starts his own business. Other one gets locked up again. Other one pays the bail. Other one like, and you could have that, and it could be a genuine friendship. And you think, well, damn, how is this guy like a good person hanging out with this criminal? How is this criminal friends with this good person, like surface level? But then you peep how it's not always about what somebody could do for you, or you will judge their value differently, right? Like you might say, like, look, we've known each other forever. That doesn't mean everything, but when it comes with a certain amount of the loyalty, like you said, or even beyond that, when it comes with a certain amount of understanding, you really kind of evaluate it differently. Like you look at the relationship and say, like, whether or not that rich dude was able to pay the bail, that homie would have still been friends with him. And if that rich nigga wasn't able to pay the bill and he was broke, based on a relationship, like so to speak, he would be that friend that's always on the phone. So it's like you could have certain type of relationships that seem weird, but then you could have friends that grow up, do the same shit, both of them, same neighborhood, whatever, positive, loyal to one another, and then one day one of the friends fucks the other friend over at the job for a promotion.
Sad case.
It is fucked up, but
It's a sad case.
that like it kind of goes into like other aspects of it, because like what value do your friends bring to you? Like and I feel like a lot of dudes don't think about that often. Like we tend to make friendships in different ways. Some people are more quiet. Some people are more talkative. Some people energies just collide. But it gets deeper the more we talk about it. You know, like there's so many aspects to it. But what's y'all thoughts on everything so far? I don't want to. Want to go?
You want
What you playing?
Now you
Just
had your
talk a little
hand
louder,
up,
just talk a
nigga.
little louder.
everybody pointing at me? All right.
Uh-huh.
Repeat that question.
What were your thoughts on a lot of what I just said so far? Because I know I could go, but as far as the whole comparisons of having a long friendship, one can be this type of person, one could lead down this type of path, but the overall, like,
Yeah, overall, I feel like it's just like some kind of connection between you and that individual. Like, cause they can have a whole nother lifestyle that you're living. Like yours could be good or yours could be bad, and theirs could be the opposite. And you just look at them as a friend in a different aspect. Like you look at them for different ways to like go about things. Just yeah.
see, or what would you think before I even go again, or you two, Swan, but.
It's just
Look,
it's because I don't know.
It's deep for you.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I really,
Yeah,
I
like
really,
it is deep.
I really value like friendship. Like
Mm-hmm.
you feel me? And I got a whole bunch of niggas from Philly like
Right.
that I don't see anymore. But I mean, but we in a group chat or whatever. We
Yeah.
talk every day.
Right, it's still
Before-
that communication.
Yeah, it's still there. Like I could not see them niggas for, I don't know, for 2 months. Then when I see them again, it's like I last time I seen them was yesterday. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's,
That energy still
yeah,
there.
that energy is always still gonna be there, and it's crazy. And like with y'all, like I met y'all, I met you, like 2017.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, cause that's the same for me.
Cause we was shooting that movie.
yeah. Was that 20? That was 20. Yeah, that was 2017. So yeah.
we was shooting
Yeah.
that joint,
Mhm.
and then Walmart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
That was either 2017 or 2018.
No,
That was 2018. That was 2018.
That's
was
summer,
18?
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
was
that May.
2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what I'm saying with that is like you can. I'm not saying it's for me, but it could happen. Like you just meet somebody, and then that friendship is that bond is crazy.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, like, cause I don't know, bro. Like y'all really hold value. Like y'all support y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say everything that I need to hear, not what I want to hear.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. This is a good subject because I take friendship
Very serious.
yeah very serious. Like I don't I didn't
Right.
yeah.
You want to touch on something, Twan, before I continue?
Nah, go ahead.
All right. See, all right. So what I want to say is, I feel like deep down personally, I value every one of my friends for different reasons.
Yeah.
Now, I would love to have all my friends treat me the exact same way, but like and this comes from a back and forth that I had with a different friend of mine, where we were talking about what do we expect from our friends, and how like one friend might do something, like one friend might be on time every time you go to pick them up, and then the other friend might be late every time. But let's say hypothetically, you going to like your person that's always late when you go pick them up. You say 7, they don't come out till 7:15. If that person was to like give you a ride and they told you 7, and they pulled up at 7 and they mad at you, they a hypocrite.
Right.
But if that person pulls up at 7 and you come out at 7:15 and they don't say shit, then well, you got to evaluate them a little differently.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing for them to be late and be hypocritical, but if that is just them, it becomes, can you accept them for who they are? If they keep the same energy in both of those scenarios, then it kind of makes you question, like, well, I know I'm on time all the time. Like, if you were, like, if you're saying hypothetically, but if they're late all the time and that's just them, can I be mad? Like, am I gonna bitch at them about it, or am I just gonna accept them for them?
You can be mad if you tell them what time.
Mm-hmm.
Like you gotta like podcast joint.
Yeah.
Be here at 6. If
Yeah.
you're not here at 6. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Well,
you,
but that is only when the it's full. Like all the mics are full primarily.
yeah, but
yeah, I
at
get your point. Yeah,
At the
because
same time,
I'm
you,
on top of that. Yeah.
you set a time. Like
Yup.
and if niggas is not on that, then what the fuck? Like
Yeah.
you can't be mad that that you saying you can't slide or
Right.
something like that because you missed the deadline.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and if we going somewhere, I say Twine, you gotta be ready by 8:30. You're like, all right, bro, I'll be ready. I come to your crib 8:30. You don't come out until 8:40,
850.
8:50.
Yeah.
What
Some
the
nigga-
fuck is you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I
A whole
told
nother
you.
20
Yeah.
minutes.
And especially if I would have told you days before, like
I feel like it comes down to like two things. Is the value of the friendship worth putting up with the
Inconvenience.
inconvenience and
Yeah.
imperfections of the person? Because nobody's perfect.
yeah.
Right.
And do you feel like that person is willing to accommodate a little bit for that friendship? Because, like, I know I be a late ass nigga sometimes. But when the time is given to me, most of the time, I try my best to be here. Like for Pod, Grass 84, he like to be on time. I'm a late ass nigga. But when you give a time, I know how he like to run his shit. So I make sure to be here for him, type shit. So we could just run smoothly.
At least
so
in
that's-
the time span.
Yeah.
So that's
Like,
no
do you see
problem.
that? Do you see them trying to fight that imperfections for the friendship?
If they actually
And there's their
trying.
value
Right.
Yeah.
worth putting up with that when it doesn't fall through.
I mean, if the nigga trying, like, damn, bro, like, if a nigga hit you up like, this is what happened, this, that, and the other,
Yeah.
you can't be mad at that. But if a nigga just, oh fuck it, I'm just here, I'm just showing up, it is what it is. You gotta be respectful. Like you gotta come on now. You gotta be, and that's what anything. Pod, fucking, y'all
Go
going
for
to the
anything.
mall.
Yeah.
Any-
Just
anything.
having plans.
You just gotta respect that.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like that goes into a deeper part of like, or a deeper topic of like respecting people's time.
Yeah.
And I feel like more specifically in friendships, that can be a big issue, but that could like step into a different conversation outside of friendship.
Yeah.
But like, I'll give you one example with a friend. There was one point where I had a friend that was supposed to be coming through. We was just going to chill, whatever, right? And this friend had hit me up and said that they were on their way. So I'm like, all right, bet. And then never came through. Like ghosted. And then the next day told me that they had to go to work. They job called them in last minute and they had to go to work. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? It's like, yo, it's not like you could have just said that.
I would have been
And
like,
instead of saying, my bad, I should have hit you up. I had something pop up. I had a work thing pop up. I had to go. My bad for not like updating you. This friend literally was like, well, I'm not going to apologize for having to go to work. And I'm like,
No
nigga,
bullshit.
do you
bullshit.
understand that wasn't
the
the fucking
bullshit.
point? That wasn't the point, bro. You could have been like, yo, bro, my boss just called me in. I'm not going to be able to come.
15 seconds.
Cool. But you going to say, I'm not going to apologize for having to go to work? And then I had another friend. Similar situation. This friend had like just moved back from out of town and was saying like, yeah, we gonna come chill, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, so this friend lives a decent amount of ways, so he driving. I understand it takes a while to drive, but I'm just like, well, all right, around what time you think? Niggas use GPS. Like, that's an easy thing to tell me about how much time. He gives me a time. It approaches that time. I'm like, yo, how far are you? No answer. Then I'm like, yo, like, no answer. Ghost me for the rest of the fucking day. And then afterwards was like, yeah, I had to go back home to watch the kids because something with my girl didn't pan. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, nobody, who the fuck is going to get mad at you for having to watch your goddamn kids? Nobody. But you could literally, the moment you fucking U-turn, you couldn't just like, I mean, I'm not saying text and drive, but the moment you get home, you watching your fucking kids. You just in the crib. You couldn't text me and be like, yo, change your plans. Got to take care of the kids. It's like that.
Simple
comes
as
down,
that.
but
Real
then-
quick.
and it is that simple for people who are better at communication. Because some people might literally forget about you. Some people might feel awkward about saying that, and then they just don't say nothing at all. Some people can't take accountability when you address that type of shit as disrespect. Some people don't like to apologize for things that make them uncomfortable. And then it comes down to what type of friend you are. Some people would rather cut you off than deal with uncomfortable situations.
With that, like what you said, all the lists that you gave,
Yeah.
I would have to address, like, come on,
Yeah.
man, like, what the fuck is you doing? It's my alarm. Ain't nobody calling me. I'm sorry.
You good.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
You was on it quick. You straight.
Yeah, I'm turning it because I got one at 8 o'clock too. And I turned that one off. It's for work, bro.
Got you.
But you know what I'm saying, like, I know you address the situation. I know you. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Speak up.
oh,
And you can look at the thing, remember, because
but
when
I
the line's flat,
I
that
want to
mean y'all low
always
as
to
shit.
zing you to always be right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You good, bro. Just speak up a little bit. That's all.
This nigga lit.
We about to take. Matter of fact, fuck it.
Indubitably.
Fuck it. We about to take another shot.
What's the word? Indubitably.
Indubitably. Yeah, you pronounce. You not that lit. You
Damn,
pronounced it correct.
thesaurus?
Yeah.
Keep it a bean. I might be done off this
Damn.
Oh my God.
Shouts out to Sailor Jerry.
You can't take one more. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Nah,
No,
nah,
I
nah.
can take
You
one
done.
more.
You done. If
No,
you
no,
done,
he not done. I'm that nigga. You say you could take one more? What you want, a half? Look, nah, you bitch.
or take a half. Take a half. Just take a half. Yeah, just take a half. You don't gotta.
That's funny though.
So are we bad friends for the peer pressure?
No, y'all not bad friends.
We
Listen.
talking about friendship. So are we bad
This is
for
like
the peer pressure?
I
If
would
he
say-
done, he done.
I would say for the
Listen though, I'm a whole nother individual. That peer pressure shit don't mean shit.
Yeah.
Facts.
I mean, a lot of
You
niggas
can't say that.
A lot of
about
niggas say
everybody.
that before
feel
getting
me?
peer pressure
And,
though.
and you can vouch for that.
To peer pressure.
I feel like I'm on goddamn Drink Champs. Goddamn.
Facts. Shouts out to Drink Champs too. Cause
Huh?
Nori that
Oh
guy.
yeah.
But nah. So overall, right? When it comes down to it, I feel like everybody looks at it in different ways. Like one person might look at that and say, yo, it's a simple communication thing. Somebody might like be in that other person's shoes and be like, damn, it'll be awkward if I say this. It's going to be uncomfortable. So I'm just not going to address it the way I feel I should, or maybe the way I think is right. Or maybe people are used to others communicating to them like that. That's where it comes down. Like, I'll give you an example where if you are a grown man, or let me not even imply too old, between the ages of 21 and 35, and you got a girl and potentially kids, and you ain't got no friends, like no like actual friends, you gotta work on your personality, bro. Like, I say that because at the end of the day, you're always going to have friends. Or you should. Humans want companionship.
At least one.
At least one. But I feel like every man should have a network.
Yeah.
Every man should have a circle. And I don't even want to like specify so much on the men within this particular talking point. But like I prefer to address men because I feel like a lot of dudes don't understand shit, whereas females tend to have a lot of friends, like more often. You know, you're more likely to see a loner dude than a loner female, I feel like. Maybe that's just an assumption. But just going into that, I feel like every man should have a circle, have a network, and for different reasons. But at the end of the day, like, you have to have people to support you, whether it be in business, whether it be in life. You know what I mean? I mean, outside of your romantic partner who's there to support you in specific ways. I mean, like physically or financially in certain aspects, you're not gonna ask your woman for a loan. You might ask your guy for a loan. You less likely to hit the gym with your girl unless you already got fit by yourself or working out at the gym with your homie. It's like when you like pushing that last rep and your homie's like, you got it, push. It hit a little different than when your girl's saying it. Cause like your girl, like she might motivate you to be like cocky, masculine, whatever, but your homie like, yeah, you like you
Push.
It's a certain level of competition.
Nigga,
They
it's
right
the last
there-
one.
they
Come
right
on,
there
nigga.
with you.
You bitching?
So
Come on.
it's a
Last
certain level of
one.
competition.
And then that'll click on the nigga
Yeah.
like I'm bitching.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
get that
it's
shit
like-
right up there.
So when we talk about it on that level too,
Strong shit.
if a person is like that, if a person is in that what would I say, 21 to 35-year-old range, right, and they have no
Right.
friends and they just got a girl and kids, more than likely their personality is that to where they either cut people off or get cut off. A lot of the more successful people you see have friends in a network and they helped each other get to higher points. So when I see somebody that's like maybe not living the best, the job is not as great, but they got a girl and they got kids and whatever, they tend not to have a lot of like good friends, like actually good friends, like give proper advice, but maybe give them opportunity, help them in different ways. Like you don't really see that as much, and I feel like that's something to work on too. Like you could peep how certain people communicate. You do got to work on yourself, but that's the next level. I feel like, do you have friends that can help you in your life? Because I hear a lot of people, like especially successful people, talk about cutting people off after a certain amount of time, or having to cut off certain friends in order to elevate. And on one level, I'm like, why do you have to cut them off? I bring back the situation of the scenario, I should say, of where you got the guy that two guys grew up in the same neighborhood, one became criminal, one became millionaire, right? Why do they have to stop being friends? It's not an automatic implication of that, but it's to understand the influence that different people have on you.
If you Jay-Z, you know where you at. You real successful,
Yep.
but you got a nigga that keep doing dumb shit.
Right.
You keep bailing them out. You keep doing this. You keep doing that.
They
You
fucking your
keep
bread
telling
up.
them. You keep telling them like, bro, you gotta chill. Like this is
Right.
I'm trying to put you on, but you keep doing this shit. Like
Right.
you have to chill. All right, bro, I got you. Then go back and do dumb shit.
Right.
I feel like they doing the dumb shit on purpose because of who you are. You're Jay, so they.
I would
gonna try
disagree
to,
there.
Listen,
Yeah.
Lamar Odom brought up the same situation, right?
What'd he say?
Because he was like, I lost $30 million worth of fines for smoking weed because he kept failing a drug test. Lost $30 million out of his whole career type shit.
No.
And he was like, yo, it's like, I just look back, it's like, I was taking care of like his friends and shit, and they would all roll up and smoke with him. And none of his friends once told him, was like, nah, bro, you can't be doing this.
Right.
You can't be doing. He was like, yo, you gotta chill out.
But it's
He
like,
lost
but it's
30
like
million.
it's not their money, so it's like they don't really.
But
that's
he
the
also
friendship.
at
That's
that
the
point
shitty
he
friend.
was taking
That's the
care of
shitty
him.
friend.
He looking out.
And that was what I was saying at the
I
beginning.
don't
of
know.
the
That
podcast.
friendship
Hold
should
on,
come
I'm
to
with-
an extent.
No,
on that
I
one.
feel you, but I think that goes into another negative level, right? Because on one hand, you have the friends that are smoking weed with Lamar there, right? So he gets these fines because he fails a drug test. But then on the flip side, you have Lamar that is giving them the money to buy the weed, hypothetically within the scenario.
Yeah, there
if he-
is accountability.
If he support, so like I mean, yeah, there's accountability, but I mean the flip side, as in, was he a good friend to them? Were they good friends to each other? You knew these guys weren't doing shit. You had millions, and not once did you tell them, "Hey, go run my T-shirt shop, go run my shoe shop, go run an ad campaign." Instead, you provided them money to stay where they were at, and that flipped onto you, and they brought you back to where they were at.
The only thing he think about at that time was probably getting high.
Well, I mean, yeah,
ain't
but
think
what?
nothing
Not
else.
even. But that's his own. battle, right?
Yeah.
That's its own conversation. But if we really look at it like there, I would argue that they weren't good friends to each other.
At all.
But then in that same scenario, like sticking on to the hypothetical rich man, poor man, friends from childhood type shit, right? Or rich man criminal, I should say, right? What if when the rich man went to hang out with the criminal was like, nah, you ain't fucking hitting this. What if every time the rich man went back to his old hood, the criminal was like, yo, get the fuck out of here. I'm going to come to your crib. Stay away from the hood. You don't need to be around here. What if
Young
every
Thug
time...
gave Lil Baby $100,000 to get off the block.
There you go. That's an
Get in the
example.
stew. You make out,
And
how
that-
much you
and
make
that's
on
an
the block a
example.
day? I'll give you that if you just get in the stew.
He did give him some bread.
And that's
And
thorough.
that's a real friend.
Yes.
Because like when you look at the criminal and the rich guy, that really goes into, it doesn't necessarily matter who you are exactly, but it's how you, well, I do think it matters who you are, but it's more so how you interact and how you influence each
Yeah,
other.
it's
Right?
like how you carry it.
Because, but I do want to say this, right?
Simple as
If
that.
that rich guy constantly gave the criminal dude opportunities and he never took it, to some extent, you could look at him and say, yo, you're holding the rich guy back.
Yes.
That being said, right, if the criminal dude knew what he wanted to do, and I'm not going to say most criminals just decide they want to be criminals forever. A lot of people that get into crime look at it as an easy way out. But if you are that guy that wants to be a criminal, you know what the fuck you want to do, and you just don't care, you going to be like, yo, this is what I'm doing. I don't want to drag you down, but this is me and what I choose to do. If that, like I said before, had that rich guy not been rich, he still would have been on the phone because of their relationship. Whereas the rich guy bailing him out, that's just what he does because he can. Whereas the poor dude or the criminal dude maintains his balance there. And he's like, look, if I see you in the hood, I'm going to cuss you out because you don't need to be around here. Now, you're going to see me at your crib for Sunday dinner. That type of relationship. You don't need to come around this hood. We doing X, Y, and Z. Yo, there might be a drive-by, blah, blah, blah. You don't need to be around that. You my homie for life.
That's
Like, that type of relationship, right? We don't get to see a lot of that, whether it be in media or like movies and shit like that. But when we just talk about the aspect of the friendship, right? Being able to have that connection where you can be honest with somebody. That person can be honest with you. You can help each other benefit. Well, what if that rich dude asked his homie to like lend him some money? Or maybe he had a situation in business, so he asked his drug dealer homie some advice that this nigga probably got some knowledge on the street. You could help each other in different ways. And you can maintain a bond. But I do got another point I want to touch on. What's your thoughts?
I feel like with all that you said, I feel like it comes down to, is a true friend is willing to help you reach your true potential. It's like they see the potential in you and they want to help you achieve that.
Yeah.
Because they know they would do the same for you.
Right.
That loyalty.
Right.
It's like, I never want you to be down.
Mm-hmm.
I always want you to be up. But there's certain shit I can't do.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real nigga. You're like, yo, I don't do the shooting shit. I'm going to tell you I'm not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Bet. I'm going to tell you shouldn't do it. And I always respect that opinion.
Right.
So it comes down to, are you looking at what's best for me when I tell you some shit? Are you just not, are you catering to me? Or are you telling me the real shit to help me improve?
Yeah.
Real friends improve each other, I feel like.
I feel you there. What you think? Shit.
I remember I had a show, and y'all bought tickets.
Uh-huh.
That helped me.
Right.
For me, so that's the same thing he was saying. Like, a friend is supposed to, you know what I'm saying, support and build
Yep.
you up. Support and build you up and everything like that. So, yeah, for real. But if a nigga is holding you back, you gotta cut him off.
Right.
You have to.
Right.
You have to. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You just gotta cut a nigga off. You do. If
I
a
feel
nigga
you.
is holding you back and you can't progress, and
So
you in the same
what's
spot,
holding you back? Like, what do you mean? Give me a scenario where a friend is holding another friend back.
all right, say I'm trying to start a business, but my man, he on some shit like, nah, man, fuck that business. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to move this. I'm trying to move this.
Is he
this is
like
faster money.
affecting your business, or he's just not trying to join your business?
Yeah, he affecting it.
How so?
Cause you bringing heat. Whatever I'm trying to do, you bringing this dumb shit. I'm not trying to be on that.
Wait, what you
I'm
mean?
off that.
Give me what you mean. Like, is he like selling outside your establishment?
Yeah,
Well, a friend wouldn't do that shit. That's
That's what
fucked
I'm
up.
saying.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. So you would have to cut him off.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I would agree with you there, and I would say that can't. I mean, well, let me not say that can't. That sounds like a terrible, terrible friendship.
Exactly.
Terrible friend. I would argue that ain't a real friend.
It's not, and it be niggas out like that. And once you really try to do something for yourself, you see, and that's when everybody starts coming around. Once you see that money, that's when niggas show their true colors. Once money and females get involved, that's when
Yeah.
niggas show their true colors.
Yeah.
You want to see if a nigga or a female really with you. Be broke. That's real shit. Be broke and see what happens.
I mean, I feel like that determines a certain age and location and whatever. Because when you broke, people are gonna be a lot more honest with you because you can't do shit for them. It's like I forget who said it, but it was like, yo, judge a person by how they treat people who can't do shit for them.
Yep. But if somebody is down with you,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what I'm saying, through the struggle,
Mm-hmm.
and then come up with you, that's somebody who's all that you gonna always count on. But if somebody leave you,
I feel you. I definitely feel you.
That nigga that's there from day one and tell you like, yo, bro, you fucking up.
exactly.
What are you doing? Type
And
shit.
that's what you need. Like, you don't need a whole bunch of yes men. You don't
Facts.
need a whole bunch of yes men around you. You need somebody who be like, yo, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Factory. Fuck you.
You know what I'm
mean.
saying? Like,
Real
and
shit.
if a nigga not really speaking up, is he's holding you back?
Yeah. I mean, I won't necessarily agree with that. I think it all depends on the amount of time you choose to spend with said individuals.
Okay.
Like, let me give you another example. This isn't me personally. This is a story from a person that I used to know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this person was doing music, and they were mad because one of their people that they were friends with, that they hung out with a lot, wouldn't share their stuff on like social media. And that friend of his was saying, well, I don't really share any music on social media. Like, you can't be mad at me for that. Like, I don't just like fill up my timeline with a bunch of music stuff. But then the other friend that was making music was like, yeah, but you my bro. We've known each other since whatever. And like, the hell, bro? Like, you know I'm trying to get on. Why won't you like help me? That right there is something that me, as a person who does music, I get where the musician friend was like coming from. Cause I would feel a way if I'm like out posting stuff and like nobody's posting my stuff. But it's one thing if like my music is good and niggas ain't sharing it just cause I'm not famous and they just don't feel like it. Or if they actually listen to it and my shit's trash and they like, yeah, bro, it's not it. That's one thing. But when you don't listen to the music at all, when you don't share and you like believe in me, you say you believe in me, whatever, but you don't like just click the share button, then I could see where one person might be like, yo, you holding me back. But on the other end, it's like, nah, they're being the same friend to you that they always have. Like, it's not even that. It's like you maybe, I mean, let's say if you've been doing music for a long time, you would have seen it earlier. But that doesn't negate the friendship. That doesn't negate the talks y'all have had, the times y'all have had. Music is something that you do. So because of that, because they're not helping you with your personal career, it doesn't mean they're holding you back, because what else do you get from that person? You know, or do you have that connection, that trust, that advisory level where you could come to them and they can really like break shit down to you and help you understand shit? Now, me as a musician also, I would be quick to be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, are you really for me? Like, don't listen to my music, tell me I'm dope, and then not share it because you Like this is how I need to get exposure. I need to get eyes on me.
Yeah.
But as the other one, it's like, yo, I'm not your promotion company. But then as a friend, it's like, fuck, I would want you to be. Like, you should. And it's that back and forth of expectations, because who's really right? If everything outside of that particular thing is fine and the friendship is good, there's no issues, but you have something that you want to do for you and your friend isn't helping you. I mean, is that similar? Could we compare it to Twan saying, I'm not going to call certain niggas for drills, I'm not going to call certain niggas for ball, I'm not going to call certain niggas for museums and for concerts?
This is my dream.
But
Like, so are you-
but what if your dream is to be the king of the streets? What if your dream is to be the head leader of giving tours through museums? Like, if that's your dream, but a nigga don't fuck with museums, he don't fuck with ball, he don't fuck with street shit, are you gonna get mad at him for not riding with you or helping you in that?
King of the streets.
Yeah,
If you on a different path
yeah.
and you not on that, that's different, because that's not gonna benefit you. How's that gonna benefit you? Like, if the boy that's trying to be king of the streets play his cards right, if he don't, let me say this: if he don't play his cards right, he get booked.
Right.
So how's that gonna benefit you?
It wouldn't. But how does it hold you back?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm not gonna be involved with that.
Right.
You feel me? I'm not gonna be, but if you king of the streets, okay, you doing that, whatever. I'm not gonna be involved with that. You already know I'm not going to. But if I'm trying to do music and you can't share, what is it? 2 buttons you press?
Right. Right. Yeah.
That's it. That's
I'm
it.
with you.
And then you say I'm not your, what you say, you're not the production company?
No, I said I'm not a promoter.
Promotion,
I'm not the
yeah, promotion
yeah.
company. Come on, dog. What are you saying?
I feel you there, but I was able to understand both sides when when I was told about that conversation, because I get it as the musician and I get it as the friend. So as the musician, I'm looking at it like, well, damn, why don't you click my shit? We have a personal relationship. You know I do music. Why aren't you listening to it? At least listen to 1 or 2 songs and tell me what you think. But then it comes down to well, all right, is it good? Is it not? If I saw you say it was good, why didn't you share? If you say you have faith in me, why aren't you helping me? Like that type of level. And if they're not helping me with that, I can't say what do I need you for or what good are you? Because even though you don't share my music, whenever I need advice, you there. Maybe you don't share my music, but I know if my car got a flat tire, you come through with the donut and we good. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't. You good, no worries. But maybe you don't share my music, but I know for a fact, if I had some bullshit going on, you got me. If I got kicked out my crib, you let me rock out on the couch. All that shit, but you don't share my music. It kind of makes, even though the music is your dream, when you think about the grand scheme of everything, it kind of looks so small. But that's still your friend, though. Are they worth cutting off because of that?
Nah.
It's like when you say you have certain friends for certain shit.
Yeah.
People are different, so niggas support you in different ways.
You're right. I can see that. You're right. Mm-hmm. You're right. I'm just a musician, so I'm looking at that thing a little too deep, probably.
It's like, yeah.
Nah, because I get where you coming from. I look at it the same way a lot of the time.
But a nigga would.
It's like if you're a super businessman and you cool with say a Chirac type rapper, and you want you to post him on his gram. It's like I really can't because that shit would make me look bad.
Yeah.
Because it's like you my friend, I would never fake on that, but it's like that hurts my chances on my shit. But if you ever need anything, I always got you.
But that nigga,
I just can't do that.
But that nigga that's on the Chirac shit should know that and be like, I ain't even going. You know what I'm saying? I already know what type of time he trying to be on, so I'm not going, you know what I'm saying, jeopardize anything that he got.
That's real. What you think, Mo?
For real. He's smiling at me. No, for real though. I agree on what shit's saying.
You speak up a little bit.
Like I can give you a simple example of like somebody like holding you back. That's like me. Say I'm trying to get in the gym.
Yeah.
And I'm telling my man's like, yo, like, come on, bro. Like, I'm trying to go to the gym and shit. He like, bro, I'm just trying to smoke for real. I'm just trying to chill. Like, it's like, bro, like.
Yo, why you got that?
Yeah, it's like, bro,
Your
like.
voice
Bro,
got
all the bullshit.
Yeah, because it's like, I just felt all the bullshit just hit me just now. Because it's like, I'm kind of dealing with that in real life.
Yeah.
Type.
But not, yeah, continue. Like, if your nigga trying to smoke, but you trying to hit the gym.
Yeah, it's like, and then it's like you tell me, yeah, like I'm down to go to the gym and all that, but it's like, bro,
Then you fold.
yeah, it's like you fool and like, it's like, bro, like you hold me back. I just told you I'm trying to get in the gym and get right.
No. See,
You
look,
feel
look.
what I'm saying?
I feel what you saying.
That's I look at that as a 50% holdback.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing for all right. Did you agree with that friend to go to the gym?
Yeah, it
then
was my idea.
But no, but I'm saying, did you agree with that friend to go to the gym?
Was he like, yeah, we could hit the gym?
Yeah.
And then he says, no, all right, so yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying.
great example.
Yeah.
Great
But that
example.
ain't, bro. You fucking. I'm not fucking with you no more. That ain't nothing like that.
No,
It ain't nothing like that.
no,
It's just
no.
like
It's
it's just
just-
like
it's just
all
the-
right, fuck
like
it.
the
I
example.
was just
It's just the example,
It's just the
yeah.
example. It's the holding me back part. It's just
Yeah.
like all right, fuck it.
That's
You
not
don't
like
want to
end of
go. I'ma
friendship
go.
shit.
I'ma go by myself.
Yeah.
Right.
Real shit.
See, what were you about to say, Twan, before?
Now I feel like it comes down to: is your friend willing to accommodate the different? Like I said, accommodate the difference. It's like I can understand you not going to the gym. You want to smoke,
Yeah.
but now that I'm in the gym and I'm not coming around as much, matching and shit, is you gonna be mad at me for that?
Yeah.
For
fuck
pursuing
that.
my goal?
Yeah.
It's like
You
I'm doing
can't
what's
do
best
that.
for me. I'm pursuing my goal. It don't mean I don't fuck with you.
Right.
But it's like I'm on a different type time.
Right.
It's like I want to smoke with you, but you don't smoke no more.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
it's like I'm not putting a Dutch in. It's like I respect that.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
He used to just pass.
No, that's real.
Nah, but it's like
My
we're
nigga.
right. Nigga, you know how it is, bro.
Yeah.
I be dicky. But at the end
Listen,
of the
I
day,
was thinking about passing it to him, but I forgot he told me.
yeah, I was gonna do on some petty shit, but it's like I understand that. So it's like I'm not about to force you to be every time it comes like, yo, you need to start smoking this, that, and the third. It's like, yo, why don't you ever smoke? You just smoke this, that, and the third. I know you're not trying to smoke. That's what you're trying to do, and I respect that decision. Do what's best for you.
That's a true friend
a
right
good
there.
friend.
Yes.
Right.
That's a good
Yes.
friend.
That's a
Right,
good
right, right.
friend right there. But it's crazy. My sister.
Yeah.
Every time I go over there, she rolling up. It's crazy you don't smoke anymore. You used to be one of the best people I used to get high with.
Just rolling
Bro,
it.
just like I'm mad.
Trying
But
to talk you into
Yeah, like and
trying
if
to divert you from the path that you on.
you feel me? And like, if you ever want to smoke weed again,
Oh shit.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Like,
But see,
damn.
I'm with you there, but I feel like that was a great example, right? Because I feel like there's different lines to it, right?
Yeah.
Where, all right, for example, right? Me and Twan just started hitting the gym. He said he's about to start hitting the gym. I had already been thinking about it, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. If you gonna really do it and you stick to it, because like I'm the type. It's harder for me to do shit alone. I like to do certain things alone, but
Me too, especially when it comes to gym shit. Yeah.
yeah. It's like I don't like doing shit alone a lot of the time. I'd rather have a friend with me, somebody there. But when I do shit alone, it's literally like, all right, well, I'm in my own world. Like, I'm just exploring, doing whatever. But I prefer to have people I could work with. That's just a personal preference, right? So he said he was going to go to the gym. I had been thinking about it. I'm like, fuck it. If you going to go, fuck it. Let's just go. Like, let's set a schedule. Let's stick to it. Let's go. Let's make gains and do whatever the fuck these niggas be talking about in the gym, whatever, right? That being said, right, if he said, yo, I'm going to the gym from now on these days and blah, 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 and I wasn't in the mood to go to the gym, I'm not going to be like, yo, bro, why you going to the gym, man? Fuck
Yeah.
all that, bro. I'm not going to hit
and
him
that's
up.
kind of what I was
but-
touching on. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, damn, bro, you don't want
But
to
no,
smoke.
but
like,
peep. So that's what I'm saying. It's two side levels. Because I agreed to go because I was thinking about it already. But the other two levels, in my opinion, is you got the one friend that's like, yo, why you trying to go to the gym, bro? Fuck all that. Like, they know your gym schedule, but they hitting you up, trying to link with you anyway. Like, you not going to the gym. That type of shit. Or the friend is like, yeah, I'm like, you could do that. That's cool. Just like, if you try and link after the gym, let me know. Whenever you free, just hit me up.
And that's exactly what I did. I was like, yo, I'm not about to be around Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays because I'm about to be in the gym.
Mhm.
And he was like, all right, cool. I respect that.
Yeah,
But then niggas hopped on the wave, and now we here.
right.
Now we getting.
Nobody's holding back because
Yeah.
if that friend says that's not for me, you could do that. Let me know when you're free. That's him saying like, look, you want to go down a path I'm not trying to go down. I never want to hold you back, but where our paths align, they align.
But
then
what
that
if-
other my bad.
What if the friend was on some shit like on some motivation, like, yo, bro, just come just one day.
No,
Just
yeah.
come one day and
And
see
you
what's
should.
going to
And
happen.
you should.
Yeah.
I feel like you should be on that level, but as far as like viewing the friend as holding you back, that's the real issue, right? Like, I give myself an example, like a small example. I mean, this is honestly not the best comparison, but just hypothetically. So I'm still big, but I used to be a lot bigger, and I lost weight by changing certain habits. So if I got other bigger friends and I'm like, bro, you need to do this and you need to do that, and they don't and they stay big, are they holding me back? No. It's like, nah, not really. I mean, it's one thing if they come through and or if we go to McDonald's and they're like, bro, you know you want to get an extra 2 burgers, bro. You know you want that. Like, that's different from you get what you get, I get what I get. It comes down to self-control versus influence. If they not influencing nothing negative of you, it don't matter what negative shit they do. And,
Gotta be stronger than peer pressure.
yeah, but not even peer pressure, just peer witnessing. Because like a peer pressure is literally when that person is like,
Tough.
thank you.
I never heard that. I never heard that.
But
I
like,
never heard that shit neither.
because literally if you're like, let's say we go to McDonald's. Let's say you used to be big, and I'm what I am right now, and now you got to where you at and you fit and everything. And we go to McDonald's, and I'm like, I get 3 double cheeseburgers, a 10-piece nugget, a large fry, and a large Coke with an apple pie, and a 3-piece cookie. Like, let's say I do all that and I fucking kill that shit. You about to just go get you the number 5 meal, like a burger, fry, drink.
Small fry.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing wrong with that salad from
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
like ain't nothing wrong. Like you about to just go get that, and nigga be like, yo, you know you want to get 2 McChickens, bro. You know you used to love them McChickens. Yo, you don't want an apple pie, bro. You know you want that, bro. You know you want that apple pie. Yo, I'm about to get a McFlurry. You want one? I'll pay for it. Like that right there. That right there
I ain't never
is
had a friend like that though.
but I feel you, but the whole
You
point.
want that type of shit.
They
I'm
wasn't
saying-
trying to pay that tab.
But I'm saying, I'm not like they trying to order everything for you. I'm saying like that they go as far as to say that, but not take that out of it, right? Just them saying, yo, you know you want that, blah blah blah. That's trying to influence you. That's trying to influence you to do something to hold you back. That person stayed fat. You were bigger and lost the weight. You are in a better place. When you hit the gym, you like, yo, bro, you know you want to come to the gym. Come on. But when y'all hit McDonald's, you know you want that extra McChicken. Come on.
You know you used
You're
to order
trying
that
to-
18-ounce steak.
Right. Your 18 ounces ain't shit. Like, I'm getting a 24 prime rib with the fucking loaded fries,
talk to
ranch
him.
on the side.
What's that?
God
Texas
damn.
Roadhouse?
Texas Roadhouse.
I
Yeah.
knew it.
Nah. I just had to say that. You said 18 ounces like that meant something.
I knew it.
That ain't mean
I'm
shit.
used to
16 to
bullshit.
24,
It's
bro.
like
Bro.
16 to 24.
But
16 to max. I did good with 16. I did good with a
What-
16.
Like-
Listen.
Yeah.
This is off topic. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But this is part of friendship. If y'all want to go somewhere, go to Chima's. If y'all like steak, just look at you. I know you've been there.
Hold on, I'm
Look at you.
drooling.
I know you. Oh my.
I'm
Where's that?
drooling.
It's in
Hold
Philly?
on.
Yes.
Let's run through it real quick. It's in Philly.
Yes.
Alright,
I've
Chima's
definitely
in
been
Philly.
there.
Yes. You been there?
I've been there.
All right. So, all right,
Damn.
viewers, Chima's in Philly, and I'm gonna look back on this when I'm editing this motherfucker. So I'm gonna see what's up with Chima's in Philly. Bet. But as far as the influences go, you know what I mean. You have to have somebody that tries to positively influence you.
Yeah.
And there will always be a lot of people that try to hold you back in life, but your friends should never be one of them, even though they will be. It's up to you. Like, accountability is one of those heavy things because no matter what you do in life, you always got to take accountability for yourself, the people you connect with, the things you choose to do, the steps you make forward in your life. It's like, if you're going to go to school, go to school. But you can't look at one of your friends not going to school and say they holding you back.
I had somebody like that, bro.
Yeah.
I had somebody like that.
And that's the niggas who are not willing to take accountability for themselves.
Bro, that shit
It's
made
like-
me so mad, bro.
It's like you want to pull up every day, but you want to get mad at niggas for doing what they do. You could just say no, and niggas not gonna look at you different. But instead of taking accountability and saying, you know what, nah, I'm doing this, that, and the third, you want to blame other niggas for not doing what the fuck you supposed to do or you want to do.
But
Or-
that sounds
or
like a
I-
nigga that don't want to speak
I
up.
just want to say this real quick. The way you just said that shit, it's kind of like you got that one friend going to school, but the rest of his friends is bums. But the rest of the friends always link up to hang out. So that one friend going to school bitch at them for hanging out instead of going to school, but really he just mad he can't be there.
Man,
Damn. Yeah.
can I
Like,
can I tell you all?
just
a
nigga,
story?
just go to school. Like you want to, we being bums over here. Just go do what you doing. Don't blame us because
Yeah.
now you mad, and then when you fail your test because you decided to come chill, you blaming us, nigga. No, you should have went and studied. Those friends should have told you to go study.
Can I?
But it's the back and forth accountability.
Yeah, let
tell
me
you
hear
a
the story.
quick-
I'm sorry.
A quick story. So it was like me. It was me, my man, my other man. It was always us three. It was always us 3 My other man. My other man. He played football. So he was always. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to go to the NFL or whatever. So we got out of school, and we kind of lost touch.
Right.
Happens sometimes.
It do.
You feel me? We go on a different path. So me and my man, my right hand, we see our other man at a bonfire. We like, I know that ain't bull. I know that ain't bull. He with other niggas. I guess they play on the same team or whatever. He ignoring us. Mind you, we came up.
Yeah.
God
I'm
damn.
like,
He act
we-
like he don't even know
he
you.
don't know us, but we know. He know our voice. We grew up together.
Yeah.
He know our voice, so we know that ain't him. So off rip, this is back when I was like 20, 21.
Yeah.
So I was hot head bull. So I'm like, man, I ain't fucking with you, dog. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I just cut
You
him
just
off.
straight popped off.
Yeah, I cut him off after that. I'm like, man, I'm not fucking with you. Straight
Yeah.
popped off.
I'm not gonna lie, that's super fake though. That's
It
super
it,
fake.
it it is like that wasn't a real friend, and I kind of knew
Hella
that
fake.
back in high school, but I kind of forget it was over. A
He
female.
thought he was in the league or something.
That's what I'm saying. The whole time I seen him in Wawa. Like, I think like a few months later, I seen him in Wawa. I was like, yo, bro, like, I seen you at the party. Like, you ain't even say nothing to me. Like, yo, what's up with you? He was like, what you mean? I said, what you mean? What you mean? Like, I
Yeah.
said something to you. You
Yeah.
act like I wasn't there. And
Yeah.
he was like, I was like, you don't even chill with us. You don't even call us no more. You don't even talk to us no more. I mean, I got school, and I said, what the
Yeah.
fuck does that
Yeah.
mean? I see. I'm
Yeah.
in Wawa. I'm starting getting a little.
You got rowdy in a
Yeah.
Wawa.
Yeah,
my
I feel
man,
you
my
though.
man had to grab me.
That was that bullshit.
He was like, yo, bro, we gotta get out of here. You know what I'm saying? You drawn. So with shit like that, come on now. Of
He
course,
said, he said
because
I
that's
had
that
school,
bullshit
and he
for
was
it.
at a bonfire.
that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
What you mean?
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I got
This
so
is not
rowdy.
school, dickhead.
That's why I got so rowdy, because you at a bonfire. You at the same bonfire I'm at.
Yeah.
No,
Fuck
I'm
the
not.
school part. It ain't nothing to shoot a quick text out.
Right.
It ain't
Or a
nothing.
quick phone call. It ain't nothing to pick it. You on your phone all day.
all
Yeah.
day.
That's a fact.
If I'm with you, you on your phone. If I'm not with you, you say that your phone not near you. It's BS.
Yeah.
But the thing with me is, we grew up together. Like, why are you acting like this? My whole thing was, I
Like
think
niggas switch their whole behavior up.
Exactly.
Not even switch the whole behavior up. Just try to like switch their whole like persona up, like in a way.
Yeah, but that go into behavior. It's like you started acting like a different bull once you was around different niggas.
That's what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought
it'd be like that.
I was thinking that he thought
shit
that
sad.
he was better than me because he was in school and I ain't gonna say I was a bum.
But maybe subconsciously he might have felt that way.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what really fucked me up, dog.
yeah.
And it really fucked me up because we kind of grew up together and shit.
Yeah.
But I kind of seen the fake shit from him before because I stopped fucking with him over a female because he did some grimy shit.
Right.
I wasn't on no dumb shit. He was on shit.
Typical shit.
Yeah. He was on some nut shit. Some shit that I wouldn't expect a
Out of
friend
him.
to do.
Yeah,
Right.
out of him.
You feel me? So,
some red flag. He's showing
Yeah.
red flags and shit.
man, he had flags. He was like this in both hands.
Throwing them bitches.
Yeah.
And you was checking him.
And yeah.
Yeah. See,
I'm real big on loyalty, bro. Like